Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me and thank you for waiting while I was getting ready, running a bit late. So, my apologies. My camera's too high up. That's better. So, yep, starting a new series tonight. Bit of play on words, obviously. Scotland the Grave, the darker side of Scottish history. Now, believe you me, now I love Scotland. It is a beautiful, beautiful country. But by fuck, we have got a dark, dark history. No wonder the Romans were terrified that much. They built the wall to keep us in. Okay, I've only scratched the surface on what I've been looking. Thank you, Mr. Modman. I've only scratched the surface. Hey man, hey Laura. This shit is fucking creepy, right? So, before I go any further, bear with me 2 seconds, I need to mute my mic. Yeah, I'm good, man. How's you? So, right, before I go any further with this story, right, I need to actually do a public PSA. This is not suited for... This is for mature audiences only. This is not suitable for under 18s. It's not suitable for those that are squeamish. And it sure as shit is not suitable for snowflakes. So, if you don't like... This can get pretty gory. Haha. Chips, I swear to God, you're going where there's a divorce. There's a divorce coming your way. You better not go anywhere. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this for jiggly. I wouldn't. So, yeah, PSA, over 18s only. Because, like I said, Scottish history is dark as fuck. Okay? I love it. I love everything that is horror related and gore and all that. Now, I have got The Walking Dead on the background. I'm going to play it as we go. Purely because it gives you something to watch while you're listening. And we've seen this. We're in season 2, episode 4. We know this. It's clicking point. It's easy as shit. So I don't need to pay too much attention. So, tonight's tale. Where to begin? Now, I fell in love with this story as a child. When I first saw a Wes Craven movie, I'm not even joking, right? The movie is The House of Eyes, and it was first released in 1977. Obviously directed by Wes Craven, who the man is a legend among the horror community, and he is just overall, he's a genius. One of my favourite horror actors is also in it, Michael Berryman. Now, the movie has been remade in 2006, I believe. The remake was okay. But fans of that movie will know that it is based on a true story. I use the term true loosely because although a lot has been documented about this particular story, it was 700 fucking years ago, okay? So, you need to bear with us. Why is my camera so high? I need to... You know what I'm going to do? Bear with me. I am aware my camera froze and disappeared. Sorry, it is just so frigging high. It did not look right at all. So, my apologies. And again, my apologies because I am now huge, but... There we go. Right, so... This takes place 700 years ago. The later part of the 15th century. Now, I guess we'll just get into it. Like I said, several movies have been made about this story. And it's about a man named Alexander Sonny Bean. Oh my god, Kate, thank you so much. Wow. Holy fuck balls. Shit. Right, so, raided with a party of 11. Welcome, for a start. Mr. Tortuga, hello. Please be aware that this stream is not for the faint of heart. Yes, I have got the game on in the background, but we are here tonight. Oh, I know. I'm finally getting to use everything that we spent ages setting up. So, yep, welcome everybody. Tonight we are doing Tales from the not so nice side of Scottish history. Yeah, don't like any of the characters in this game. It's about like the TV show. So yeah, tonight we are talking about a Scottish legend. We are talking about Mr. Alexander Sonny Bean. Now, he was the son of a ditch digger, and he was born in the late 15th century in East Lothian. And he was a tanner by trade. Basically made leather. But he sucked at it. Okay, I mean, like, he was bad. He couldn't make a living out of it. And that's pretty much all we know about his early life. I mean, late 15th century. Who documents shit like that back then, you know? Nothing really interesting happened in his early life. But that's the boring part, boy. Sonny's later life. Oh, I missed check. I'm going to set that there. Right. Sonny's later life is better documented. Because, well, you'll find out why. Because, you know, the House of Eyes, it's not a pretty movie, so it's a bit obvious it's not going to go well. Right, I'm going to pause that then. Right, because I've got the funniest phone I need to do a battle on, and I'm smoking, so. Right, so. His later life, like I said, better documented. He relocated across the country to the southwest of Scotland, where I can't read that. Sorry about this, folks. It is my first time trying this, so bear with me, please. So, he moved to the southwest of Scotland, where he got married. Yay, go him, happy life. Would not be telling his story 700 years later if it was a happy life, so sorry. Nah, no. Newlywed couple set up home in Benane Cave. Yeah, a cave. Like, who the really? Why did she not run? Like, here, honey, I know all your pals have got nice new homes. You're getting a cave. Yeah. Red flags. Now, Benane Cave is near Ballantrae in South Ayrshire. Fun fact. Yeah, that cave is 47 miles away from this house that I'm sitting in. Like, 47 miles. It's just, I could get the bus there. Okay? Okay, maybe 2 buses, but I could travel there. Half an hour in the car. That, just no, okay? Right. Now, it's now known as the Sonny Bean Cave. But Benane Cave is beautiful, but hard to reach. It's blocked by an enormous boulder, and the entrance is on the water side and requires you to scale down treacherous rocks into the inside tunnels that extend more than a mile in length. Like, who thought this was a good marital home? Really? It's a fucking cave, people. Caves do not make for good marital fucking homes. Oh. But the cave also had lots of side passages where the young couple could extend into and convert the living quarters and over the next 25 years to house a growing family. Yes. Yeah, that makes hundreds of sense. Let's have children in this waterlogged underwater cave. Now, the entrance to the cave was flooded twice daily because of high tides. If you live near the coast like we do, the Ayrshire coast in particular, when the tides come in, they flood everything. Okay? Nobody builds near the coastline, so nobody could get to them. They were safe, but it was warm because the water was everywhere, and it just, I mean, who thought that would be a good family home? Like, really? My God. Even back in the 15th century, well, 16th that we're now in, but even back then you don't think, cave, good family home, yay. Right, so, as I've before stated, he was a shit tanner. So, lacking in a trade, he came up with a plan to support his new family. Or his new bride, should I say. Because it is just the two of them at the moment living in this marital cave. Yeah. Didn't you ever think about moving us to a cave, and I swear to God I'm knocking you out. So he had to come up with a plan to make money. Done that, done a wee bit. So he decided robbery would be a good idea. Why is my game froze? No. Plan was simple enough. Yeah, don't get eaten by zombies. No, I'm getting eaten by zombies. Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it, folks? Now, his plan was simple enough, right? Let's face it. If he failed at being a tanner, he's not, and thinks that a cave's a good marital home. He's not the brightest. So It was a simple enough plan. Ambush travellers on the narrow roads that connect the local villages. Clever, see? He's thinking, I'm no too bright, but I'm big built, I'll come up with this plan. Let's try not to get eaten. Right, bear with me a second, I will continue this story as soon as I chop this zombie's arm off and run away with the other one. Oh no, it's the same one. Right, that down, thank you. Oh, why are you going after her? Right, I need to get out of this. Go that way, go. Oh, button bash. See, that canny. Oh, B. Can I get my axe back? Thank you. Yep, get all grimied up, kid. As soon as I get out of this hold, I'll continue with the story. So. Oh, there we go, they're not eating me. Right. So, like I said, plan was simple. Attack them in the narrow roads and rob them. But, like we know, old Sonny's not too bright. He realises that he needs to prevent folk. He needs to prevent identification. He can't be caught. But, so I figured, right, if I kill these folk after I rob them, they're not going to be able to identify me. See, now we're thinking. So now he's thinking how not to. Come on, pause that now. How not to get caught? Rob them, then kill them. I apologise for the back and forth, by the way. It's the first time I'm trying this, and I've run out of ink in my printer, so I had to handwrite all this. Not good for when you've got crippling arthritis, you know. So bear with me, I do apologise. Right, so he figured that he wanted to kill the folk to stop him from being identified. Quite clever, actually, when you think about it. But no. He didn't stop there. Oh, no. He was a bit of a lazy bugger. I'm not going to lie. He didn't want to go shopping. He didn't want to have to go and sell the stuff that he'd robbed to then buy shopping in to take home to his new bride. Oh, no. Too much hard work, no. So after killing these folk, he thought, right, I've now got bodies. What do I do? I need to prevent these bodies from getting discovered. I'm going to take them back to my cave. We're going to chop these dead bodies up and we're going to eat them. Then no one finds the dead bodies and I don't need to go shopping. But if he ever fancied it, he's got some money there that he robbed for them. So, yeah. So, he moves halfway across the country, gets hitched, moves his new bride into a waterlogged cave, and then decides that he's going to rob, kill, and eat people. Mrs. Bean, you got yourself... I can't even say that, Mr. and Mrs. Bean. Fucking hell. Mrs. Bean, you got yourself a fucking keeper there, girl. She was all for this. Okay, that's what makes it even weirder. She didn't run. She didn't try and get away. She helped him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Ugh. So, they figured human meat, high protein. Wraith! Bad Wraith! So, yeah, high protein. No good Wraith, bad Wraith. No scare the bucky. No. Know what I'm talking about. I don't even... I know this story, and even I don't know. See? See? Andy plays something decent. Andy plays Rob Zombie. Where is my phone charger? In fact, you know what? Bear with me. 2v6. My apologies. Let's close all that down. Go away. Come on, come on, come on. Today would be good. It'll connect eventually. Right. Not coming through? Try now. In fact, I'll try one.
Hi, how are you?
Nah, coming through from it. Yeah. It's a new setup I'm using, so my apologies. You will get there. I will get there, no you, me. Right, so, aye. So, they're settled. They're in the cave. Hey, considering how I've been for the last few months with nothing working, I think I'm doing well. So if we could get some Spud love in the chat, because she's still going, and that would be amazing. So, yeah, he figured he's got his new wife, he's got his lovely little cave, he's got his free food, that's his human meat, but it's high in protein, so it's good for him. He's taking care of his wife. This is good. I'm getting there, kiddo, I'm getting there. Well, as luck would have it, the high protein diet did the trick. And Mrs. Bean, yeah, I know, that's really the names, like, wow. Yeah, Mrs. Bean would go on to bear not one, not two, not even fucking five, but 14. 14 little beanie babies. Okay? So now you've got 16 of these motherfuckers living in this cave eating people. So, yeah, beanies. Beanie babies. So, these beanie babies, they grew up and they were dining on human flesh, just like Mummy and Daddy. Yeah. These people only ever left the cave to rob and kill, and then bring the dead people back to butcher and eat. And as you can quite imagine, these just little beanie babies went on to have beanie babies of their own with each other. So as if living in a cave and robbing and murdering and eating people isn't bad enough, we are now throwing incest into the mix. So, when men moved to feed, they began refining their cooking and preserving skills. They started learning how to salt. Yeah, but I wasn't far off it myself, Ruth. And at it like rabbits, this lot in this cave. Just wait till you find out the final total. Like, oh my god, it's just reading this. I've known this story all my life, and it's insane. But like I said, they were pickling, they were salting their meat, and they were reproducing with each other and having more beanie babies, and they were living life in this cave, eating people. Yeah. Yeah. So, this is where it gets tricky though. You probably do know this story, Wraith. It's like I said, it's The House of Eyes by Wes Craven, 1977. So, yeah. Locals started realising something was going on, okay? They started finding preserved and decayed body parts washing up on different shorelines across Ayrshire. Well, across South Ayrshire. And so, yeah, that was, as you can imagine, 16th century. It's a bit odd. So, yeah, local authorities got involved. And they now had, now I believe it is still known to be the biggest missing persons list ever on their hands. People were going through here, but they were not making it to the other side, and now body parts are washing up in the shoreline. So, 16th century, 1700s, that's like 1500s. Aye, whatever. Late 15th, early 16th century, resources are limited, but they comb the area. They searched everywhere, over and over again. Mass searches in the entire area. Didn't find nothing. Of course they didn't. Of course they didn't find nothing. Because they couldn't get into the caves. The caves were too dangerous to get into. And they were always flooded. So they didn't think to check the caves. Now here's the kicker. It's been going on for over 2 decades now. It's been going on for 25 years. Okay, 25. It's a long time that they have been robbing and killing and cooking and eating, and everybody knows that there's people going missing and their parts of them are washing up. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on, okay? All these bodies are gone missing. All these people are gone missing and these body parts are turning up. Well, this family, and there's now 48. After 25 years of robbing, killing, eating and reproducing through incestuous relations in this romantic cave, there's 48 of them. But high protein diet doesn't just make them very fertile and apparently very fucking randy. No. It makes them physically bigger. So these are hulking big fucking people. And they've got a small fucking army. So by this point, they're actually taking on as many as a dozen folk at a time. They're ambushing them, military style almost. They're ambushing them. The men, they're ambushing and killing them on sight. They're robbing them. They're taking them back to the cave where the women butcher, preserve, cook. So they've got this whole system. And when the meat gets old, they chuck it in the water and it turns up in the shoreline. 25 years they've been doing this. Right, going to do a wee bit of the game. So, yeah, let's process that for a second. 25 years. I missed that. I'm going to die because I missed that. it was there and I missed it. I know I'm gonna die. So, 25 year living on a high protein diet. They've went from 2 to 48. Now the exact numbers: 27 men and 20. Do we to double check? Yeah, 27 men, 21 women. From 2 people. From 1 man and 1 woman. 2 people. That... I just... Wow. And they're no normal size humans. They're motherfucking tanks. And they've been honing this. The ambushing, the robbing, the killing, the taking back and dismembering, cooking and eating, and they've got this down to a fine art. But they just... Oh, thank fuck we're fun, Jane. So, yeah. Okay, right, I'll walk slowly, okay? So, right. So, what started off as an idiot Tanner running away from home. Oh, I love that sound alert. Not coming through too good though. There it's... See, it's coming through on my computer quicker than it's coming through on my phone, but I can't use my sound on my computer because for having to work I had to unplug my speakers and it just... Oh, it's a whole mess, so... Just tell me what to do. Wait, we're carrying a zombie? Right. So once I get through this horde, we'll continue with the story. Because there's more. Oh yes. That was clever. Who is it? Wraith! Right, we've made it through. Oh, I saw, I heard. I'm gonna get an achievement for this game. He just loves throwing achievements at me. I need to find another way of doing this, because I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, by the way. I've never done anything like this before, and like I said, it's on you. And been wanting to do something like this for a while, and obviously, The Walking Dead, eat people. Sonny Bean and his inbred large family eat people. It's also a game that I don't... No, Rebecca's gonna have somebody's baby. We still don't know whose baby this is. It's a good job you're black, lady, or else, no meaning to sound racist, but if that, because either way the baby's gonna come out black. But if she were white, that would be a whole other issue. Right. Right, so we've made it through. Right. So, they're living life pretty damn good in this cave, okay? They're eating for free. They're getting plenty of money in for the folk that they're robbing. The authorities don't have a clue what's going on. I mean, they're terrorising everybody, but nobody knows who they are. They're living life large, okay? They are loving it. They've got a free house, free food, lots of money, lots of babies, having babies with their babies, and there's fucking athlete rabbits in this cave ever just 47 mile away from my house. Yeah. 47 fucking mile away from my own house. Really, I walk in my doorstep 147 miles. I'm gonna get this fucking cave. Okay? Which one day I will actually visit. Sidebar. I've not actually been there yet. Why am I looking at that screen when my camera's on the screen? I need to keep remembering that. I've not actually been to the caves. I want to. Actually, sidebar. Mr. Modman, can you tell me, I don't appear to be dropping any frames. Can anyone in chat, Wraith, Modman, Mr. Tortuga, I don't know who else is here, Andy, somebody, is this going alright? Am I lagging at all? I kind of was laggy the other night there. Oh, cheers, Mr. Modman. Cheers, Wraith. Cheers, Andy. Appreciate it, guys. So I think, I'll be honest with you, Wraith, can I tell you to load your bit rate? Turned out mine was too high. I was still sitting at 6,000. So I load my bit rate just after we come off your stream last night. Seems to have worked. Spud seems to be doing well. Like, seriously, guys, right, please. I made, I think I've only dropped mine to 5,000 to see where it was at. To see how it would go. I didn't want to push my luck. Why is that poster just come off the wall? Whoa, don't! I'm not even joking. My Robocop print just fell off the fucking wall. I know what's wrong. I need to turn my dryer off. Sorry about this. I know that sounds stupid. I need to turn my dryer off. My dryer's in my office. I don't have any heating. I don't have any source of heating in my office. My office is always staying cold, so we put the dryer in here. 4 adults living in one house. That's a lot of washing. Now my camera's fell. Seriously. Like, what the hell is going on tonight? Like, whoever's, I know it's that time of year, just leave me the fuck alone, okay? Let me go back to telling my scary stories. So, yeah, sidebar, Spud staying well. Can we get, I've got Spud love emojis. Can we just, like, spam the shit out of them, please? Show some love. 25 quid off the Amazon, and she's never been better. Just don't ask her to. I'm not gonna hit her, it goes to my chest. That dry heat fucks up my asthma. That works because it's ventilated, so it keeps the air wet, if that makes sense. Humid. It keeps the room humid as well as warm. There we go. See, I got it there in the end. So yeah, please spam my Spud emotes because she is doing so fucking well, this girl. It's like, she just got an upgrade for 4 gig to 8 gig and she's doing fucking great. In theory I should be able to up her to 16, but I'm not gonna. God, bees, we'll just get a new spud. Right, so, back to the story, right. So, Dad's online. They've been living it up in this cave for 25 years. And their babies have grown up and they've had babies with their other babies who have had babies. So, we've got several generations. So there's now 48 of them. 27 men, 21 women. The men, they're going out, they're taking on a dozen at a time. They're killing them, they're bringing them back. And the women are doing their wifely duties. And, I mean, can they be married if they're brothers and sisters and father and daughter and... It's a whole fucking damn mess, okay? I don't know who's aunt, who's mum, who's dad, who's uncle, who's cousin, brothers, sisters. It fries my head, okay? My peer wee noggin, man. It's just shit. There's whole shitloads of levels of fucked up. And I love fucked up. Okay? I mean, I love fucked up, but this... Like, really? But they've been living it up. Now, we all know all good things come to an end, right? And the Sonny Bean family, for Sonny Bean and his family of 48 monstrously large human beings, the end was drawn ever nearer. Now, again, sidebar. I remember a few things that I was told growing up, like words of wisdom. My focus is off a wee bit. Words of wisdom from my father, my grandfather, my karate sensei. Oh, that's sharper. There we go. Right. I need to get an autofocusing camera. I really do. But I remember something that I always get told and it stuck with me. It doesn't matter how good you are at something, that it's always someone better. Well, one evening, the men folk, they went out to do their thing, and they came across a man and his wife who were returning home from a local fair. Yeah, it's a long way back. No, the sensei, and I'm not gonna say how many years, but it's about the same amount of time this family were living in this fucking cave, humping each other and eating people. Really? But yeah, it's about the same length of time as this happened. So, yeah. The men, they first went for the woman. And they pulled her off her horse. And she was stripped bare. And she was disemboweled. The man, the husband, right, he knew he was about to meet a similar fate. Whole group of them, one of him, he had just seen his wife disemboweled. Okay? I mean, that... So, he knew he was fucked. I mean, let's be fair, we all would be it'd be pretty obvious. It would... Not one of us can honestly say without some kind of fucking semi-automatic weapon of some sort are we getting out of there. Because these are not average sized men. Okay? These are tanks. But the man thought, fuck it, I'm not going out without a fight. And he fought back. And he used his horse as a weapon. And he rode his horse into and subsequently over some of these men in an attempt to get away. Because you're going to do whatever the fuck you can to survive in that situation. Because you know, if they get you, you're fucked, you're dead. You're done, you're gone. And no one's ever going to find you because you know what's happening in this area. You know, these people are going missing, body parts are washing up, and this has been happening for 2.5 fucking decades. No one's got a clue what's going on. So you know, if these guys get you down off this horse, you're not getting back up. So he turned his horse into a weapon and ran into them. But, as fate would have it, another large group of about 20 or more fairgoers happened by chance to go that same way. And they stumbled across this scene where this woman's lying, guts all over the place, this man's fighting for his life, and this group of men are attacking. So, as you can imagine, a fight broke out between the fairgoers and the Beanie Babies, the Bean family. The Bean Army, I've noticed them being called as well, purely because they are tanks. Let's not forget that these men and women are inbred, so there's a whole lot of medical issues there. But on top of that, the high protein diet that they are eating is just it's like steroids. Okay, these are like roided up. It's like they're fighting the Rock. Okay, the Sonny Beans, I would imagine, would be all built, this entire family, the women included. Let's not be sexist. The women aren't going to be small petite females here. They're all built like the fucking Rock. Okay. So violence ensued. And for the first time ever, the Bean family were defeated. They ran. They ran, tail between their legs, back to their cave to reassess. Yeah, Universal Soldier, that is exactly what these guys were like. I mean, obviously, there's no pictures, there's artist renditions, but how accurate are they after 700 fucking years, you know? But they ran back, tail between their legs, to their cave, to reassess. They'd never been beat before. They didn't know what to do. Right, so take a wee break because this is about to get, this is about to be real eye-opening stuff, okay, as to just how bad this was. Now, we know that they have been doing this for 25 years. We know that there are now 48 of them. We know that they are tanks. Okay, you cannot take even one of them on. 1v3 would be a struggle, I would imagine. But somehow this group of fairgoers happened to go across that bit of the road, see what was happening, and by luck were able to defeat them. And that's what it was luck. The Beans were caught off guard. They weren't expecting someone to fight back. Shit, this is really quiet. They weren't expecting people to fight back, and they weren't expecting more people to come along.
It worked. Jane saved us. I don't know how we would have gotten out without you. You don't give yourself enough credit. I'm just saying, if
So,
people hadn't panicked,
thank you, they panicked. They ran home.
we were scared. The plan was good. The execution was the messy part.
That sounds an awful lot like you're saying it was.
And
What? No, that's not what I'm saying.
the husband, having witnessed all that, he lived, okay? The first ever
I have to stop.
survivor of the Sonny Bean Brigade.
Just have a minute.
The Beanie Brigade. Yeah, there we go. We have a new name for them. The Beanie Brigade. I haven't heard that one yet. Do not have that fucking baby Rebecca. You and that baby is what caused all this in the fucking first place. I swear to God, if it looks like you pee yourself right now.
Is Alvin...
He's dead is what he is. Thanks to that fucking madman.
Kenny might know what to do. He had a family. Let's hope he made it to the meetup point then.
Kenny's got to make it. I swear to God, if they fucking kill Kenny a second time, I'm not going to be happy.
What are you going to do with it?
What do you mean by that?
Sorry. Just making conversation. There was nothing.
No. What do you mean by that?
Baby's noisy.
My baby?
I'm just looking at the worst case scenario. You and Clem won't be able to raise a baby by yourselves. Not out here. I just mean it's going to need food. We'll look after it together. Even if that's the case, you can't always protect everyone.
And you assume I won't be capable. Just because you're some angry loner who doesn't care about anyone but herself doesn't mean
So
you know better than
that-
me.
Hey, I've
But
seen it before.
low.
Back when it started, me and my sister, we
What?
were...
She died? I don't need your pity.
You don't. You don't have the right. Jane!
I'm sorry, but Jane had that coming, Shakes.
Didn't mean it. Shit.
She didn't mean it. Right?
Damn it.
She did. Rebecca's a bitch. We know this for previous episodes. So I just take a wee break to process because that's a lot. I mean, it's and I knew this story going into tonight. That's why I chose to start off with a story that I know. I went with the story that I know because I can deliver it
No one else would make one.
a bit better. Obviously, I didn't know everything.
Rebecca might have the baby soon. She needs someplace safe to do that.
I mean, I didn't know the numbers.
That's what it seems like.
I didn't know how many of them were, and I didn't know how many people they had killed.
I told you. That's why we're waiting.
But one man,
Because everyone else gets
one man through
figure something out.
sheer luck, because let's face it, that's what it was. Luck. One man survived.
Kenny want to do?
Didn't find out his name.
I tried to talk to Kenny. He flipped out on me. Started yelling. Scary shit.
I know. He probably didn't mean it. It was scary.
Poor Kenny. His two wives he's lost, and a kid. Clem's the only one that...
I've been nervous to even go near him.
Why? You think he's gonna shoot you?
The way he is right now, I don't know. Maybe. He's not acting rational.
I've seen Kenny like this before.
You think he'll, I don't know, snap out of it?
He didn't in the last time.
I think so. Eventually. Clem, I was thinking now that you're
Until he met somebody else.
maybe you could go talk to him.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the only one that can. Me and Kenny, we've been through a lot.
Wherever you are, please forgive me. I can't be alone again.
Hi, Kenny.
You think I don't know what y'all are whispering about over there? What's wrong?
Right, my
Why
phone.
is Kenny acting that way? Do you think Kenny's okay? That's all I hear from anyone anymore.
You're not okay though.
I'm just worried about
Worried,
you.
huh? Well, that's nice of you, seeing as this was your fault in the first place.
There was nothing I could do.
Seeing how things turned out, I think I might have preferred you do nothing.
I tried to save her.
You think because you're a little girl, you can just get people killed and no one will care? That because you're sorry, it'll all magically go away? That's not how it works. Now, for the
Poor
last
Kenny.
time, just get the fuck out of here and leave me alone.
Shouldn't swear at me, Kenny. I'm 11 years old. Fucking arsehole.
Just sitting here not doing
Poor Kenny.
Just give it time, Mike.
I feel bad for him, but... Right, so... We'll fin it. But we'll get back to that in a second. Right, so... One man in 25 years. One lone man. Just one. I would love to be able to find out his name, but there's no... The record keeping not that great. To be honest with you, it's not that great now, it's the fucking 21st century. What chance we got in the fucking 15th, though? But one man, in 25 years, one man escaped. And escape he did. He was taken before the Chief Magistrate of Glasgow, who, after hearing his story, and obviously the story of the party goers or the fair goers, added along with the largest missing person list of Scottish history, possibly still is. Okay? It possibly still is the largest missing person list in Scottish history. And the pickled body parts that decided to wash up along the shoreline. He decided, right, Chief Magistrate Glasgow, he decided, no, can't have this, no. We need to deal with this. So he took this straight to the top, okay? He didn't bother with middlemen or bureaucracy or lords and lairds. No. He went straight to the top. He went to the head honcho with this gruesome fucking tale. He took it to King James the First. Now, don't know if you know anything about King James. I only know a wee bit for Scottish history in high school. Not in my town. Not happening. Not in my country. Not under my rule. Not happening. So, King James himself took his army and went to South Ayrshire. But they also brought a pack of tracker dogs. Because King James, he's not a stupid man, okay? He knows there's something going on in his kingdom. He needs to sort this. So his army and their tracker dogs, they head to South Ayrshire. They team up with local volunteers and they put on the biggest manhunt that Scotland had ever seen. They searched everywhere. But, wouldn't you know, couldn't find anything. The exact same as the last searches. Could have found nothing. There was nothing there. Until they were going along the shoreline. And the tracker dogs picked up the scent of decaying human flesh. Right at the flooded cave entrance. Now remember, this is no long after the Beanie Brigade have ran tail between their legs back to their cave. They've hauled up with the women folk and they're reassessing the situation after a humiliating defeat. So the cadaver dogs, the tracker dogs, take them to the cave entrance. So at night, by torchlight, like sticks that are on fire, because on the late 15th, early 16th century. It's not well documented. I don't have exact fucking dates, which sucks. But the troops, they enter the cave with their swords drawn. They travelled down the mile-long, twisty, tunnely passage. And they finally get to the depth of the Bean family lair. Now let me tell you, this, no, not a pretty sight. No. They go in to this lair where the Beanie family are, the Beanie Brigade, all 48 superhuman tank motherfucker inbred hillbilly Celtic interlopers are. They go in here and they are met with the true horror in the family's crimes. Now remember, 25 years this has been on for. 25 years. The walls of the big cavern that they were in, the big main part of the cave, the walls, all round, they were dripping, they were soaking wet, and they were lined. Body parts, human limbs, organs, just all over, like as if it's a fucking butcher shop for cannibals, okay? This is like a cannibal butcher shop. Other areas of the cave, like the other dwelling parts that I told you about when I was describing the caves, yeah. They contained the clothes and the personal belongings, along with stripped, discarded bones. Human. Don't forget this. It's not animal bones. It's not cows or sheep or pigs. This is human bones, along with the remains, the personal belongings, their jewellery, their clothing, their whatever it was people carried back then. I don't know. The snuff boxes. Remember, this is well-to-do people that they've been taken, so they found all their belongings. And it let them find out just how many had fallen prey to the Beanie Brigade. I'm going to keep calling them that. Kind of ties in. Not quite an army, but no far off it. Brigade works. Just under 1,000 people. 1,000 people in 25 years. The 48 of them had robbed, killed and eaten just under 1,000 fucking people. Okay. Now, you think Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal the Cannibal, I'm sorry, compared to this family, that motherfucker's Hannibal the goddamn pussycat, okay? No. He ain't got shit on this lot. Just under 1,000 people were killed and eaten by these fuckers. That's nuts. But all 48 of them were in the caves when this army arrived. So, as you can imagine, a fighting ensued. They were only going to get taken. Nuh-uh. This is my house, my rules. You ain't coming in here to take me and mine. We're going to fight you. And fight they did. But again, for the second time in history, in their family history, for only the second time, they were beaten. And all 48 members of Alexander Sonny Bean's family, including himself, were arrested. And they were marched. Okay, they weren't transported. They were chained, tied together, handcuffed, whatever it was, and marched from South Ayrshire. I keep pointing because that's the direction it is from where I'm sitting. It's 47 miles that way, people. They were marched from 47 miles that way to 97 miles that way. Edinburgh's 97 miles away from here. The reason I know that is because I used to go to it on a weekly basis, okay? So they were marched 130 miles on foot by King James himself. No, obviously he didn't walk, he was in his fucking horse, okay? Why would he walk? He was in his horse, we've got them. We've got the ones that are responsible for all these missing people. It's a lot worse than we thought, but we got them. Every single one of them. So they marched them the 130 miles. Is that my couldn't right? Yeah, my couldn't right. It's 130 miles. No, it's not. It's 150 miles. 140. 140 miles. He marched them 140 miles on parade to Edinburgh. But there lies the problem. Never in Scottish history had anything like this ever happened. And their crimes were so heinous that normal justice just it wasn't enough for the people of Scotland. They demanded more. They demanded better. And King James I, he wanted to lead by example. Remember, not in my kingdom. This doesn't fly. Didn't even go to trial. Nope. Sentenced to death. There and then. Straight away, marched them 140 mile, and sentenced the lot of them to death. Fuck it, not happening. No. We know they done it. The dogs led us right to the cave. We found all the bodies, we found all the stuff. Nearly 1,000 people. This brave man that survived, the only one person and nearly 1,000 people to survive has identified them. That's it. That's case closed, okay? So, they're guilty. They were sentenced to death right there and then. And there was no hanging about. The sentence was carried out the next day. So, you've got to remember, this has got to have only taken place within a matter of weeks. Because you think, right, let's look at the time scale here. Think about this, right? Let's get our thinking caps on for a wee while. This man and his wife are coming home. They get ambushed. Hey, Charlie. Thank you for joining me, my darling. How are you? So, this man and his wife get ambushed. Coming home from a fair. The wife gets... Good, glad to hear it. The wife gets disemboweled. Stripped, disemboweled. Camera's on, mate. Sorry about that. My boy came to the office door. Right, so, this man and his wife, they were ambushed. She was ripped off her horse, stripped and disemboweled in front of the husband. The husband turns his horse into a weapon, runs over them, and 20 plus festival goers happen to stumble across the stream. The scene. Fighting shoes, the Beanie Brigade, they hot tail it back. No, we're the fuck that's not, we're not been beaten before. So they're gone. He's away. He only popped in to ask where someone was, that's all he ever does. So, the man that survived goes to tell the Chief Magistrate. Chief Magistrate goes to the King. The King then comes down here. It's all happening within a matter of weeks. Okay, you've got weeks for travelling because he's odd number horses. So, they find the caves after the largest manhunt in Scottish history. Fighting shoes, as always. They're all arrested and then they're frog marched up to Edinburgh. Aye, no worries, hold on, I need to mute again. So their frog marched 140 mile from South Ayrshire up to Edinburgh. So that's going to take a couple of weeks. And then when they get there, they find out they're dying the next day. So you're talking maybe 2 months for this one man escaping. One man escaping to this family being sentenced to death. All 48 of them. But no. They weren't normal death too good for these guys. Nope. They were split into 2 groups. Yeah, they were split into two groups. The men and the women. 27 men, 21 women. The men, while alive, were quadruple amputated. They had their arms and legs cut off while they were alive and while they were conscious. And they were left to bleed to death. A fit becoming of them that is unfortunately how many of their almost 1,000 victims died. The women, the 21 women in the family, suffered a different fate. Much like the witches of Salem, they were burned alive at the stake. Yeah. And there's actually, I'm not even joking about this. I've not made this up. There is a ballad. The Ballad of Sonny Bean, and it records their end. Well, it records a full story, but their end. They've hung them high in Edinburgh town. And likewise their kin. And the wind blows cold on their banes, and to hell they hae gane. It's written in Old Scots. Especially, they've hung them up in Edinburgh. I mean, they didn't hang them, but I do believe they displayed what was left as a warning, or as a, see, we done it, look at us, we did our jobs. But they've hung them up. The entire family, all 48 of them. And I'm assuming Gone with the Cold Wind Blowing would be in the winter time, I would imagine. And they're off to hell. Hey, Spyro. I'm good, mate. How's you? And there ends the delightful story of Mr. Alexander Sonny Bean and his lovely bride. About time. Yeah. But Mr. Alexander Sonny Bean, the tanner from West Lothian, and his lovely South Ayrshire bride and their family, 48 in total, inbred cannibal monsters who lived in a cave. That's still, seriously, who thinks after getting married the best place to live is a fucking cave? Red flags, woman. She must have been on the spectrum there. I'm not meaning anything bad, but if she was in modern day time, she would be in some kind of medication, because that shit is not normal. Hey honey, I know we've just got married, let's go move into a cave and raise a family who can raise families with each other, and we can just all keep banging and have all these wee inbred beanie babies running about. And I know, let's not get jobs, let's go rob, murder and eat people for 25 fucking years in a shit-assy cold fucking wet cave just south of fucking Girvan. What? Even in the middle of summer it's not warmed in that way? Like, who the fuck thinks that's a good idea? Oh, man. But, yeah. There ends the tale of Alexander Sonny Bean. The true story behind The House of Eyes, the 1977 blockbuster by Mr. Wes Craven. Yeah. And like, I'm sorry, I'm just looking for my phone charger. Like I said before, oh, there it's there. Before, like I said at the beginning, I'm well versed to this story. I know it well. But there were a few things that I didn't know. I wasn't sure of the figures. I didn't know there was 48 of them. I knew there was a lot of them. I knew they'd been reproducing like fucking rabbits, like just in the dank and dingy cave down fucking Girvan shoreline. But I didn't know there was 48 of them. And I didn't know that I didn't know that there was almost 1,000 people killed. And I sure as shit didn't know that only one survived. Like, fuck, man. 25 years robbing and murdering and... I mean, you think after maybe the first couple of kiddies are born, you think, you know what, we've robbed enough people. We can go buy a fucking house now. We can go live it up. You know, let's just go. We've got the money. Let's buy a house. Let's become lords and ladies and have brunch with high society. But no, they stayed in their fucking cave and continued killing, robbing, killing and eating and reproducing. It's like, why? Why? Like, seriously, chat, can anybody know why? I mean, you'd think after 5 years. I mean, who the fuck in their right mind has a baby and thinks, like, yeah, I'm going to have this baby in a cave? Then there's another baby. Oh, these two babies are fucking. Oh, they're having their own babies. Oh, it's fine. Oh, what? That's no right, man. I mean, one of these folk that they ate, did they have syphilis? Did it drive them insane? That shit's no normal. No normal person thinks like that. Like, no wonder there was movies made about this family. It's just, oh man, like I said, I knew the story. It's a childhood favourite of mine, and that sounds worse than it actually is. But I've always, I mean, my sister right here, she's in chat, she'll tell you, I've always loved this kind of thing. Kiddo, back me up, please. I'm going to sound like a fucking lunatic here. But, like, really? I mean, I love stuff like this, okay? And that's why I decided to start this. And that's why I decided to start with this story. Because it's a story that, I'm not, I was going to say comfortable. But it's a story that I know well. Comfortable is not the right word for this. I am not comfortable with this. This whole levels are messed up, like. And obviously I have been researching other stories for this series if it pans out. And I've just sent my lighter flying across the office floor, give me. And I've killed my camera. has went fleeing. Actually, where is my lighter? Oh. Oh. Found that. Wonder behind your stuff, Spiral. Just Spiral. Oh my god, my phone is going daft. But yeah, my lighter just went fleeing across the office and landed behind Spiral's helmet stuff. Sorry, I need to reply to this. And I apologise, I'm dropping a lot of F-bombs, and it's just this story is all kinds of messed up, and the worst part is, yeah, I know you need to finish it. I'm taking up going in my office. In fact, I might actually see it behind me. It's something Pikachu. It's between Pikachu and Baby Shark. But, yeah. Obviously, going into this, I've done a bit of research. And my God, it's like it makes you see just why my chair has just fell quite badly. It makes you realise why the Romans built Hadrian's Wall. My chair's no fell, it's my camera. No wonder they wanted to keep us lot in. Some of this stuff that I've found, man. But, yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Because, like I said, this is on you to me, and this is stuff that I'm interested in. But I don't know if it's stuff that anybody else is interested in, because it does get really dark. I mean, Sonny Bean and his whole messed up family, that's only the tip of the iceberg of what I've fun. And I am purely sticking to Scottish stories. Okay? But seriously, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know in Discord. Let me know on in chat. Obviously I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, I'm pretty much on everything really. But yeah, it's just Bucky Birch, canny. You really can't miss me. Right, it's my camera. For my camera fell. There we go. I think I know what I need to do with that, but so let me know what you think of this, because I would like to explore it more, and it would be on a Sunday night when kids are in bed for school, because let's face it, this ain't suitable for small ears. I mean, we started off with an inbred family living in a cave, eating people. So, yeah. I mean, the Flaming King of... See, I almost did that again there. The Flaming King of Scotland got personally involved in the manhunt. It's like, that kind of stuff doesn't happen every day, you know. No, especially no, we don't actually have a king on it. But you know what I mean. But yeah, let me know what you think. But I'm going to call it there, because I'm going to need to restart this level. I don't think I'm going to mix the two. I think going forward, I'm going to leave it as an IRL, just chatting. Because I think the game distracts, and even though it's an easy game, there's not much to do. I died twice, and I'm looking at that instead of that, but I'm thinking going forward that I'm going to do it in IRL, just chatting. But, like I said, hit me up on Twitter, on Discord, and chat, let me know what you think. If there's Scottish stories that you would like me to look into, then by all means, hit me up. Few rules though. In fact, I'm going to take that back to just my home screen. Right, few rules though. Must be set in Scotland. Right. I don't cover the rest of the UK, and I'm not covering outside. It's Scotland and Scotland only. Needs to be brutal. Needs to be attention grabbing. Needs to be big mystery, never solved, or did solve and the person has subsequently passed away. I'm not gonna do current, okay, no. I'm not gonna do current, where there's still people alive telling the tale. Why my mic is up? Because I'm not going to do ongoing cases. I'm not going to do anything like that. It's purely solved or cold cases. Long cold cases in Scotland and Scotland only. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up and end it there because Spud's done well. Honestly, I'm like going, I'll be honest, I'm like go to my bed. I'll wash all this off and go to bed. But I will be back as normal on Tuesday for Metal and Mayhem, where I need to do a wee bit of research for that and find no local, but a band to play during that. And then I'll be back with another story from Scotland the Grave on Sunday night at around 8:30. Don't know what story I'm doing yet. I've got a couple of ideas. Night Kiddo. But it will be same time, same place. Different horror story, because let's face it, Wes Craven made a movie about this one. So, let's see how deep and dark we can get it, guys? Until then, until Tuesday, take it easy, stay safe, live your best lives, and until Tuesday night, bye bye now.